Welcome to part 1 of the Nonconformance tutorial. In this video series, we will create and process a non-conforming material record for SuperJoint, a fictional medical device company specializing in manufacturing orthopedic hip implants. Today we'll cover how to log into FreeQMS and create a nonconformance record for fixational screws involved in our LuminaFlex hip implant. These screws were not anodized as required by our product design validation, rendering them unusable in surgeries. We've detected a nonconformance in 100 out of a total lot size of 1,000 screws during incoming inspection. Let's get started. Open your web browser and navigate to the FreeQMS login page. Enter your username and password to access your account. Once you're logged in, you'll be directed to the FreeQMS dashboard. To create a new nonconformance record, click on the Create Record button. Now, let's fill out the necessary information in the nonconformance record form. In the title field, describe the nonconformance briefly. For our case, let's write something like Nonconformance, anodization issue with LuminaFlex hip implant fixational screws. Select today's date as the aware date to indicate when the nonconformance was detected. Set the due date to 3 months from today. This gives us enough time to conduct a thorough investigation into the issue. For this fictional scenario, we can skip the legacy record ID and division fields as they are not essential for our current process. In the problem statement field, it describes the nonconformance in detail. For example, the fixational screws in our LuminaFlex hip implant do not meet the anodization requirements as per product design validation. Identify the risk posed by this nonconformance. It could be something like, the non-anodized screws may compromise the surgical outcome and patient safety. In the initial problem evaluation field, provide a brief assessment of the issue's severity and potential impact on production and patients. Here, justify why further investigation is necessary to determine the root cause of the screws not being anodized. For instance, in-depth analysis is required to identify the root cause of the non-anodization and prevent its recurrence. Great job! Now that you've filled out all the required fields, click the Save button to create the nonconformance record. After saving the record, click on the Add Source button. Select Incoming Inspection as the source and mention that the inspection record will be added under the Files tab. For this fictional scenario, we'll attach a fictional inspection record now. Now let's document the nonconformance item. Click on Add a Nonconformance item and enter the following details. In the Dispositions field, you can document the final disposition of the affected screws. However, hold off on this step until we perform a root cause investigation in the next part of this video series. And that's it for part 1 of our FreeQMS nonconformance record tutorial. In the next part, we'll delve into the root cause investigation process to find out why the screws were not anodized as required. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next part of this video series.